knocks you off.
He's not a nice fetus, man. Same level.
So, same level, just harder.
Or no, I guess this is a different one. I might have gone ahead. I might have skipped ahead or something. Eh. Dang it. I gotta get
now
my
you're
jump
trapped
right.
forever. So these are like the super frustrating levels, basically.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do them. Going back to the map.
So I can see why people love this game, because they got the first chapter. It's just like getting a whole new game.
There's a lot.
That's
to
really
play.
cool. You basically got you got your money's worth on this one. If you like this kind of thing, you got your money's worth on it.
Yeah.
That's why I like Binding of Isaac himself.
There's a way to cheese this one. Let me see. Oh yeah, Binding of Isaac is so hours of entertainment. That's the good stuff. Actually, I think she's over here, right? No? Okay, never mind. Anyway, yeah, that's a way to get through the level. You can just kind of jump through the saws and then make your way, stroll your way over.
Oh, how cool is that? Oh, okay, never mind then.
Ow! Oh, sorry, I didn't replay it
That's
for you.
fine.
I didn't
That's
know
what
you
you
wanted
do.
to.
You can do the same one on that one if you want to.
Maybe. Let's see if I can.
They're the right one, I would think. But you have to go up a little bit and then do it.
Yeah.
And then fall down. Does the screen go down with you, or does it stay up?
No, I think you just make your way up. It's not. I think this one might be too close together. Not all the saws are built the same. Ah,
Ooh, it looks like you can.
I think so. I'll give it a few more tries.
17,000 more tries.
Yeah, 17,000. That'll be enough.
that was not. Okay, never mind. You can just go.
Ah!
Oh, you can do it. Oh, look at that.
Well, let's make our way leisurely up this thing.
They reward you for that. But you still gotta make it there. Which is
Gotta not hit those saws. There we go.
Damn. Oh, you want to see the replay on that, man? Want to see all your, because you can see all your lives, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that this time if I get a lot of deaths.
Oh.
I'll be sure to at least get 2. And one of the things, if you get hit by one of the saws, the hitbox on the saws gets increased by like a pixel, so it's bad to keep dying, or to die on a saw. It doesn't increase by 1 every time. It's just like you get a 1 increase when it gets bloody, so it benefits you not to die.
Cool.
Go get him. Go get him, little meaty meats.
It's all done in real. It's all done in real time, right? Which is why you can just keep that replay going. Yeah. Okay. That's a really cool way of doing it.
Oh yeah, it's really cool. I'll try to
die more. No, don't worry about it.
well, next time I do get on a level where I die a lot, I'll try to remember not to skip past it. This one's all shaky.
Is that throwing your controls? Oh.
No, I'm not sure why this one's shaky. Maybe it's just part of the level.
The world is ending.
Could be. Whoa.
And so this is like a salt world?
Yeah, Salt Factory.
Wow.
Salt! Meat's worst enemy. My only weakness.
It does make meat delicious sometimes.
Yeah. It would turn him into jerky. Jerky
That's
boy.
true. Ooh, I love me some jerky.
Yeah, jerky's good.
But they have like teriyaki jerky now, and you know, just used to be just like beef jerky or pork jerky. Now they got like different flavored jerkies, which is pretty cool. I dig me some choice in my jerky. Because sometimes, you know, just a stick of meat that's just salted,
Yeah.
not the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Now
need
you got
some
like a little bit
variety.
of a little bit of that sugar in there, that teriyaki. You're just like, yep.
Crap.
See, the talk of all the meat is getting Meat Boy killed here, man.
So yeah, I
Look
hear
at
you
that.
guys talking about me. Look like a little parkour group.
Yeah. That one's down there sad.
Ow.
Wow. Oh, how cool is this one? This is like a freaking action movie. This one.
Uh-huh. Dun 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 dun. Light coming through and everything.
Does the light kill you?
Nah, it's just adding some ambiance.
Oh.
Some ambience.
Dun dun. Cool.
Ah! No!
Now you go. Going down. The cannon's just like right there saying hello.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to shoot you in the face now.
I'd like to shoot you, sir. May I shoot you?
May I please shoot you once? Bloop. I shot you. Thank you, sir. I'll have you know that I would prefer to shoot you every time.
Well, it ain't happening, Cannon. You cannot. Ow! That's what I get for that pun.
that was karmic.
Where in the world is Karmic San Diego?
Karmic San Diego. In your mind. You know how badly I'm trying not to sing this freaking Karmic San Diego. I've tried. Don't do it. From Indiana, Carolina.
Jesus, sticky finger picture from Berlin down to Belize.
Oh, no one knows what that's. Yep, okay. Kids, you gotta search for Where in the World is Carmen San Diego game show. It was literally like an 80s, early 90s PBS show.
Yeah, it was like teaching kids geography.
It was an educational thing. There was a huge educational like movement in the 80s on TV. You know, Sesame Street got real super big. And then, you know, all the other
Mr.
stuff
Rogers'
like...
Neighborhood, man.
Oh, I love that, dude.
80s was a great time for educational television.
For kids, yeah, for sure. Then you also had like...
And now some of our audience is like, what's television? What? That thing in the living room? Like,
yeah, that's the thing that people...
I used to Chromecast to that.
Yeah.
Cable. Yeah, we have YouTube. Why would we need cable? Netflix, Hulu. And you're not wrong. These are dying.
You are not wrong.
There's a way to cheese this one. I want to see if I can nail it.
Sir or madame, you are absolutely in a beautiful world when it comes to entertainment.
Nah, I've never done this trick, but there's a way to kind of boomerang yourself up to skip the whole level pretty much. Oh well, I'm just gonna race him. Giant little poo man.
So that's just a bad dude right there.
Yeah, he's made of poo.
Why is he so much faster than you?
I don't know. He's artificially faster. I think I catch up to him at a certain point. It's just there to make me anxious. Look how fast he's going. I'll never catch him. Salt is rising.
So that's your timer right there.
Yep.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy.
Whoa, meat boy. There we go.
Oh.
I made it.
Edge of my seat action right there.
Oh, why did you almost fall off?
He was just chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You're like a friend.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Dang it, Dr. Fetus. You... Gosh. Come on. Oh, poor Brownie. Poor man.
Like I have button smacks him with the remote.
Well, that wasn't very nice. Oh yeah, I guess we're going to hell. Oh, I didn't get to see the intro. Hold on. I want to restart that. Let's all go to hell. Let's all go to hell. And then leave. Is this no fun there? You know what? I think I'm gonna cancel my reservations.
In
hell.
That's a reference to a lot of movies, but also a reference to, I think, Ninja Gaiden.
Yes. The moonlit grassy field where the warriors clash in midair.
Yeah, yeah. No one's gonna know what the hell that is.
Nah, I think they still do that trope a lot.
I mean, the original one.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden? Or
Was it Shinobi or Ninja Gaiden? I think it was Ninja Gaiden. It was Ninja Gaiden.
okay. I feel like it happened in a lot of animes too.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, before that, yeah, I'd imagine it was an anime thing first.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Ninja
Nintendo.
Gaiden.
Nintendo graphics were like, oh my god, stuff's moving. I loved Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Warrior 1. And to me, that was like so incredible that you were controlling a dude who was like a knight in armor and fighting monsters and stuff.
Oh heck yeah.
That was mind blowing to me as a kid. Mind blowing.
And now there's Dark Souls, which I love, which is controlling a knight in armor. it's just
Yeah, but it's like a completely different interpretation of it, which is great.
yeah.
You know, like when you're controlling the knight, like physically controlling this badass knight, it feels like rewarding when you hit the button combos and shit.
Yeah.
It feels rewarding. I know. It's like, Whereas like with that kind of the other kind of game, it like feels like you're a general, and you're like in the guy's mind, and you're like thinking like, okay.
Oh,
if I do
so
this.
Dragon Warrior is more of a like tactical.
Yeah, well, it's more no. So it's an RPG, traditional RPG where you when you get, I don't know if it still exists, but when you fight a monster, like the screen, you know, like Final Fantasy style.
Mm-hmm.
Where like old Final Fantasy, where it would be like the screen would blur and you'd fight a monster and you'd hit
Yeah.
the menu buttons and stuff like that. Like that kind of RPG.
Uh-huh.
So like that was like Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Warrior. It was one of those kind of ones. Where you're just like thinking like, okay, if I cast this spell, he's gonna do this turn, I'm gonna get hit from this.
Was this
So,
the
like,
one
that's
where you
the-
had like the overworld map and like no, I think maybe I'm thinking Ogres. But it was a 64 game too.
I'm talking old Nintendo, dude.
Oh, it was old. Okay, cool.
Super Nintendo, no, Nintendo Entertainment System. It was probably my first true love in gaming. Was that game.
Dragon Warriors.
Dragon Warrior, yeah. It was just Dragon Quest
Okay.
in Japan.
Ouch. So was that did they have it was that back before they had character sprites?
Let me see, hold on.
Did
Let me
they just have like the text
I'll,
window?
I'll send you an image, dude.
Because I played a few of the like just like text-based battling ones without character sprites,
Alright.
old ones.
Dragon Warrior. Okay. Oh, is it gonna be like this? Okay, okay, so here's a fight.
Yeah, I'll pull it up on the thing while they do.
I got you, I got you a Dragon Warrior. That was my first Dragon Quest.
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember seeing this box art. I don't know if I've seen the game.
Yeah, they'll if you scroll down on the page, you'll see like a little picture. You could show our viewers. Or not. It's okay. But if
Hey
you're
guys,
gonna
go look
if you
up
wanna-
Dragon Warrior. you got Google. If you're watching this, you can look it up.
Darby's gonna be burning with curiosity now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually, I could probably save you some trouble if I just get an image from the battle screen because you can kind of look at it while you're playing.
Yeah. That'd work.
And so like, battle screens are like
Oh yeah.
you're looking at a slime. A slime draws near. Command, I cast harm. like that's how it's like playing Dungeons and Dragons, kinda.
Yeah, I played a couple like that. Not this one though.
Yeah, and so
It looks
like
really
when you
I like the colors they used in that, like in an NES game. Like it looks more
Yeah.
colorful than the original Final Fantasy did.
yeah, I mean there's just different styles that
Yeah.
people had, and like you had to convey a lot, I would say.
Yeah,
with very limited selection, so every choice was very important.
Uh-huh.
Or it was like, how do I make a slime and monsters appear in front of a guy that he has to fight with a menu screen?
And that's probably like it's one of how they justified the huge price tags. That's one of the parts. Other than like a lot of the games were just vanguards of their engines. They're like, we have to make this whole new engine. We're not using like the Unreal Engine for every game, like a lot of games are. But so that, and they're like, we had so little to work with. Look how good we made it look.
Yep. So that was like, that's the kind of warrior where you're just always in the guy's mind. You're just thinking what to do, like almost like a general.
Yeah.
Commanding, or you're like, you have to like make up a story for the guy, kind of. At those kind of points, like you would be like pretending to be the hero as a kid.
Yeah.
And you would be thinking like you were the hero. So it was like, to that kind of extension, these like limited graphics games that I grew up on were like imagination trainers.
Oh heck yeah.
In that sort of sense, they were like little visual, like little books for kids, you know, stuff like that. And I appreciate that a lot. And I guess for these days, it's like now people are in the warrior. You know, they're fucking, they're effing commanding them. No. Oh, these kids are hardcore these days. They can deal with it. But anyway, you're like third person controlling this person as an extension of them.
Yeah.
But then you also have first person too, right?
Like there are some first person, like 90 medieval games, but they're like Dark Souls is third person. You're controlling the knight from, you know, third person view.
So what is the love about Dark Souls with people? Is it the game itself, the story, the characters? Is it all of it?
It's all of it. Like it does a few things pretty uniquely. Like it's really hard, and so it's frustrating. But once you beat your first boss, you're like, oh my god, that felt so rewarding because I really earned it. The game gave me nothing, and I did that all myself. And like, it's a game that doesn't have a lot of like a ton of dialogue. Most of the story is told through like gameplay and item descriptions. If you care to learn more about the story, you can read the history of the items. Otherwise, you're just like playing a tough game. And the environments they make are the environments and enemies are cool and unique. Like all of them, for example, like all the Souls games, I think all of them have this really weird, this like disturbing interest in filth. Like there are levels that it's like mud and crap and like vitreous and just awfulness. It's like these kind of sewer levels, but not even like beyond sewer. Like you get past the sewers and you get into this just, oh, people are living here on these rickety boards and just awful grossness everywhere, and it's disturbing and awesome at the same time.
Is it like gothic?
Somewhat, I guess. Like I don't think it can be defined by just one style, but I guess no, I wouldn't call it fully gothic. I would just say fantastical, dark but fantastical. There are some design choices that you could call gothic. But then you have like your kind of standard. Oh, hey, here's the Snow Kingdom. Here's one that takes place in fieriness. Here's a dragon, that kind of thing. But the battles, you really have to kind of learn the battles as you go into them. Like there's in the first game, which is coming out on Switch soon, actually, and I'm excited for that. There's a Hydra boss, and before you can even get to it, it's it's in a lake, and the lake is beyond like this grove of trees, like downhill, and just to get to the Hydra, you have to pass these big like crystallized enemies, these big brood enemies, while the Hydra is spitting like arrows of water, jets of water at you from a distance. So you're avoiding them while fighting these enemies. Then you finally get to the Hydra, and it's 7-headed, and they all strike at once. So you have to dodge that.
So it's like everything makes you feel like a badass.
Yeah, it makes you feel like super like weak, and then when you actually defeat the monster, you're like, yes, I'm a warrior. So
it feels like you've like won this impossible battle. Kind of thing.
Yeah. All the battles are like that. Well, all the like boss battles are, and getting to the boss battles is always fun too, because they put a lot of work into the environments leading up to it. The enemy types are cool. There's But yeah, if you've never played it before, I mean, it's probably just cheap on Steam.
I think I can get Bloodborne for free.
Oh, awesome! That one, same company, and they tweaked the formula of Dark Souls a little bit to award attacking more, because Dark Souls is traditionally play defensively. You go up to an enemy that with your shield up and strike, wait for it to strike, and then it'll strike back. Or you could play more aggressively if you want, or use magic, which is what I use. I play as a magician, wizard. But with Bloodborne, it gives you this effect where after you take damage, if you hit an enemy or the enemy that gave you damage, whatever, you recover a little bit of health up to a certain point. So you get rewarded for being aggressive.
Cool.
And it's a cool gameplay way to not force you, but just encourage you to be. It's like, yes, I'm not gonna be afraid. To be a badass.
That's gonna be hard, Darby.
I got it. I know what I gotta do. I messed up, but I got it.
He's got this.
See?
Ooh. like Ninja Bobby. That laser pretty close there.
Demons.
Whoa, that's cool.
They search and destroy, and they explode. Ah, leave me alive! No!
They do the chompy chomp. Nice move.
Thank you.
Got the chompy chomps.
You got the chomps, baby. You got the only sweetest thing in the world.
There you go. Oh, shit. And up and down and up and up.
What am I missing here? How do I tackle this one? Do I have to run away? And come back? Okay. Okay.
Nope.
I see. Yeah, I think I do. I just have to.
It's the pendulum of doom.
The pendulum
of doom.
Ah!
How are you gonna do that?
Okay.
That's really hard. It's like a clock.
That's tough. I don't know what they want.
Or maybe you're supposed to use the top block to block the laser?
Maybe. So just take out the top one.
Take out the bottom one only?
Whoops.
He was like, hello.
Crap. I'll try this.
Because you have time to slide now.
Yeah, see.
Oh, you. Dang.
This is relentless. It does not relent. Like, I feel like I gotta jump right through and get to that other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You feel like that's gotta be the key.
Crap. I'm skipping.
All
I
right.
want to do this one.